A potter? Here? Welcome, welcome. I'm honored you could join me. I have quite a story to tell. It's a story about cranes.
You mean like this?
No, more like this.
Lord of the Cranes. There are places in China where the mountains reach all the way up to the clouds. High up on one of these mountains lived a wise old man. His name was Tian, which means heaven. There among the clouds lived Tian's friends, the cranes. Tian fed them and cared for them. The birds told Tian of the wonders they had seen on their flights down below. Tian was devoted to these birds, and they would do anything for him. That is why Tian was called Lord of the Cranes. One day, Tian decided to go down to the city. He wanted to see if people were remembering to be kind and generous. So the old man settled himself on the back of a crane and flew through the clouds. In the city, Tian met a traveler. "Would you be willing to exchange your clothes with mine?" asked Tian. The traveler was shocked. "Oh no, sir. Why would you give up your splendid robes for my torn old rags?" "I have come to test the people," Tian said. "No one must recognize me." Then the traveler understood that Tian was no ordinary man and gratefully agreed to the exchange. Tian gave the traveler his blessing and went on his way. Day after day, Tian went begging through the streets of the beautiful city. Many wealthy people passed by, but no one seemed to even notice him. Not a single person dropped a coin in Tian's cup. One evening, Tian arrived, tired and hungry, at a small inn. Huang, the owner, welcomed him. "What can I do for you?" "Could you give me a little something to eat and drink?" asked Tian. "I'm sorry, but I have no money to pay." Huang smiled cheerfully and waved away the apology. "Sit down, take a rest." Huang brought the old man a warm bowl of soup, rice, tea, and a plate of sizzling meat. Tian's heart was as full as his belly when he left the inn that evening. On the following evening, Tian stood again at Huang's door. "Please, sir, could I have a sip of rice wine and a bite of food to eat?" he asked. "My pleasure. And don't worry about the cost," answered Huang. Tian ate and drank and smiled his thanks. From then on, Tian came every day to Huang's inn, where he was always welcome. Many months went by in this way. One day, Tian said to Huang, "I am deeply in your debt. You have been so good to me, I must find a way to repay you." Huang was quite surprised. But you do not need to repay me. What I have given to you, I've given gladly. It makes me happy when I can help someone." Tian smiled. "Nonetheless, I would like to repay you. Of course, I have no money, but I can give you something else." Tian untied a gourd from his walking stick. It looked like a water flask, but Tian used it like the finest sable brush to paint a picture of 3 cranes on the wall of the inn. Huang was astonished. "It is wonderful," he exclaimed. "Heavenly." "Just wait, it gets better," said Tian with a smile. He started to sing and clap his hands, and the cranes began to move. One by one, they fluttered off the wall and danced to Tian's song. Huang's eyes and mouth were wide with astonishment. "Let your guests be merry," Tian said. When they start singing and clapping, the cranes will dance. Tian turned to the door. Wait! Just who are you, good sir? Huang called. But Tian just gave a friendly wave and disappeared. Soon, everyone in the city was talking about the wondrous dancing cranes at Wang's Inn. More and more people came every day to marvel at the beautiful birds. Before long, Wang was one of the richest men in the city, but he always kept a seat free and a bowl of soup ready for anyone in need.
Wow, that was cool. Where's the restaurant where the cranes dance? I want to eat there.
That's just it. I can't tell you where it is. You have to find it by proving you're worthy of going there.
How do I get access?
By working your way through tasks designed to test your worthiness. You will find special computer images around the museum that will trigger your machine to help you through these tasks.
This is cool, but how will I read those codes? It looks crazy to me.
On your phone, click on the icon for a barcode scanner that looks like this. Just put the code in the middle of the square and the computer will do the rest. Once the computer has captured the image, follow the directions and you're on your way.
This looks super cool. Let's get started. Where do I go first?
Your first task is to find the 2 Shinto guardian sculptures. Each has a code. Trigger the code on the sculpture you think appears to be older.